Hey folks, Jim Thomas here, Fitness Management and Consulting, and welcome to our channel today. I appreciate y'all being here. And if you're new to the channel, if you're finding us that very first time, welcome. It's good to have you. And our topic for you today is member success secrets to retain and grow your business. Member success secrets to retain your members and to grow your business. Now, before we get into our topic today, just a quick reminder, my focus, my mission here on the channel is I want to be able to provide as much information as I can to as many people as I can, across the globe. And the best way I can do that is when you choose to subscribe to the channel. So if you've not yet done so, please take a moment, hit that subscribe button. We appreciate it. And then to learn more about me, learn more about my company, and how we can help take your business that next level, be sure to check out those links below. And then for you folks who are looking to open a new gym, you need funding. You have an existing operation, you need funding. We can help provide funding for up to $400,000. It is unsecured. There's no restrictions on use. The basic requirements for that is a 680 credit score or better in all three credit bureaus, Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion, and a minimum income of $50,000 per year each of the 2 previous years. Check out the links below under financing and funding for more information on that program and for additional ways that we can help provide funding, for your business. And so with that said, let's jump here into our topic today, and it's member success secrets to help you retain members and to grow your business. And there's not a lot of time that's spent on this in so many clubs. So many clubs, whether they do well at it or not, we have an understanding that we need new sales, we need new customers coming in, but we also want to have, retention plans, kind of on the back. It's like 1 and 1A. 1 is, getting new members. 1A is we have to keep them. If you don't keep them, it becomes an endless cycle for you. So really, if this is an issue, we really want to get this addressed. This can totally change your business without having any new sales or any new marketing or anything. Okay, it's a big difference maker for you. So number 1 is know your member goals and KPIs. It's always interesting how often this one's not done. What are your goals on this? What is your goal for member attrition every month? What percentage do you want? It's nothing unusual to see a club with a 4% attrition. If you have 4% attrition, what that basically means is you're losing half your members every year. I've seen clubs that have a 7% attrition every month. Clubs are losing 3/4 of their member base every year. It's almost like they're churning over, the entire operation. This puts enormous pressure on sales and enormous pressure on marketing. And so what are your goals? Because you're not going to be able to hit a target that you're not aiming at. I know for me, I like to see those numbers, or at least we're going to try to, get those numbers down to 2.5%. That's the number I'm looking for as a monthly attrition. Okay, just using the math, if it's 2%, now you're losing 24%. And there's some other strategies in there we can use for that, but make sure you set your goals, know your KPIs. Now, on KPIs, okay, your key performance indicators, how many workouts are you getting every month? How many of your folks are buying personal training? How many folks are buying retail? How many folks are buying supplements? Okay, those are all key KPIs, because people that do those things, they stay with you longer. How many are on a month-to-month program, a 12-month program, or a 24-month program? You want to be looking at all of this and managing based on this, because this will have a dramatic impact on your ability to keep members. Number 2, we're talking about, retaining members and growing our business. Set your expectations early on. Set them with yourself. Set them with your customer. What are next steps? What can they expect? Even clubs that do a really good job of the conversion. We solve members' problems. We provide solutions, so they want to get started. Make sure your members know what the next steps are. Make sure you know. Some of those next steps, if it's a new member, that onboarding, I want them using my facility at least 20 times first 60 days. Because I know if they use that gym 20 times first 60 days, the data tells me they could be with us for a long, long time. Other expectations, I would tell the customer this as well, is that if they become inactive, and depending on what your price point is, but for the sake of this conversation, I'll say an inactive member is anyone who's used your gym 4 times or less the previous 30 days. And every morning, we're pulling, your front desk person, they're pulling a member usage report, and we're creating a whole new, call log on members who have become inactive, trying to get them, back in or certainly re-engaged. Okay, they may not come back in immediately, but there's a lot of data that says just those interactions, will help get that job done for you. Set those expectations early on of what you plan to do. Number 3 on my list, ask for feedback and put it to use. Do member surveys, ask your customers, read the reviews. They may not always be what you like to hear, but look at them and listen to them. Are they right? Okay, can you put it to use? How can you take that member feedback and improve your business? I can tell you this, one of the key things in business is you want to be easy to do business with. And I know a lot of the member feedback that I get a chance to see and read, or reviews that I see and read, if we were easier to do business with, a lot of these things wouldn't be an issue. We want to be easy to do business with. How can you reduce the number of moving parts? How can you simplify the operation? Okay. Number 4, be proactive instead of reactive. Be proactive instead of reactive. And it's like, for example, in terms of the retention. Okay, I get folks, they'll ask me all the time, Jim, what do we say when the customer says they want to cancel? Common question. Okay, fair question, but common question. And we can show you some things, how we can respond and how we can maybe hope, navigate that down a different path. But that's a reactive approach. What's a proactive approach? Proactive approach, what I was talking about earlier, did that customer, did we onboard them? Did they work out 20 times, first 2 months? Anyone who became inactive, are we pulling that member usage report? Are we following up on them? Are we giving super service? What's our member experience like? Are we giving that good faith effort? Are we giving that country club level service at a health club price? Those are all very proactive kind of things. Are we being proactive? And one of the big things in here is make sure we're training our staff on how to do this. And then number 5 on my list is you want to create a customer service culture. And what I mean by customer service, a retention culture. And what I mean by this is that virtually everything you do has to do with retention. And every person on the team has to do with retention. Get every department on board, depending on what you have. What is your personal trainer's role in retaining members? What's your sales team's role? What's the operation team's role? Front desk, childcare. If you have juice bar, everyone has a role in retention. Make sure we're training on it and we're teaching on it, not just one time. Training and teaching people, this is a regular occurrence. It's just like your members that come in to work out. They want to get great results. If they train on a regular basis, they will. You just don't get fit and stop. It's the same thing in training, whether it be sales or member service or things of that nature. You have to do it on a regular basis. So you want to create this customer service culture inside your gym, okay? And work at it every day. So take these 5 things, take a look at them. These are things that you can implement. None of these are going to cost you any more money. All it's going to really take is a commitment and a follow-up, to actually do it. This can dramatically, positively impact your business. So folks, again, my name is Jim Thomas. My company is Fitness Management and Consulting. Appreciate you being here at the channel today. If you want to learn more about me, learn more about my company and how we can help take your business that next level, be sure to check out those links below. If you've not yet subscribed to the channel, take a moment, hit that subscribe button. And then for you folks who are looking to open a new gym and you need funding, you have an existing operation, you might need some working capital, or you may have a buyer and you need funding, buyer needs funding. We can help provide funding, for up to $400,000 that is unsecured. There's no restrictions on use. The basic qualifications for it are 680 or better credit score in all 3 credit bureaus and a minimum income of $50,000 per year each of the 2 previous years. Check out the links below under financing and funding for more information on that program, as well as other programs to help provide funding and financing for your business. And so, folks, again, my name's Jim Thomas. Appreciate you being here at the channel today, and we look forward to seeing you on that next training class.